Justin Cusera is a teacher, was a teacher in Michigan, and he tweeted something and got fired for it. And what he tweeted was, "Trump is our president." That's what got him fired. Now, that's the way the story reads, but I don't think that's why he was fired. But I'm going to get the story from him and see if he comes up with the same reason that I do on why he was fired. Justin Cusera, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me, Glenn. I appreciate the time.
I can't believe I live in America and this is happening. You're a varsity basketball coach, social studies teacher at the Central High School at Walled Lake Central High in Michigan. You were a favorite among most of the students. You have never had any disciplinary action. There's not been any complaints on you. And the students say that you remain apolitical in your classes. What the heck happened?
So, what happened, I think the reaction from the district was based off of the reaction from the Twitter mob. I got a lot of reaction from the tweets, good, and a lot of them positive, some negative. And what the district pointed to was, they said there was a lot of complaints, but I never got anything in writing or anything formal of complaints, just based on, the 24 hours after the tweet. I think they're just basing it off of the Twitter reaction.
Okay, so they say they held a meeting where your union representative was there. It didn't really seem to work out that way, and the school district was there. When you were called in, what happened?
Correct. So I was called in the next day after the tweets went out, and I was questioned about 3 tweets. And the first one was just a retweet of Donald Trump saying that schools should go back in the fall. And I told them I agree with that. I think we all agree with that. We all may not have the same exact ideas on how to get back there and what needs to be done, but we all agree that we need to get back to school in the fall. So the next one was Donald Trump's our president, and the point of that was we should be rooting for him to succeed regardless of if we agree with his policies or not, because if he succeeds, we all succeed. Mm-hmm. And it just doesn't make sense to me, and it's not fair that so many people seem to be rooting for him to fail, actively rooting for him to fail. So that was meant to be unifying in the sense of, hey, he's our president, let's get behind him. And I got a lot of reaction, positive and negative, from it. And the third tweet they questioned me about was a comment that I commented back on when somebody commented on my thread. So those 3.
And what did you say?
So he said the followers said something to the effect of, "It sucks how liberals will try to divide us," something to that effect. Mm-hmm. And so in like a conversation, I just replied back to him, and I said, "Liberals suck." And I deleted it later when I realized I sarcastically deleted it. I sarcastically said it and deleted it later once I realized it didn't go over. So those 3, and that's it.
Okay, well, but you know who Paulette Lowe is?
I do.
Okay, she's now retired, but former teacher, but she's a former because she retired. It had nothing to do with her asking her students to read an article from The Atlantic about how to beat Trump while she was employed, right?
If that's on Twitter, yeah, while she was employed. This is not about – this happens all over. The only difference to what I did was that it was in favor of Trump. This happens all over the country.
Correct.
And it happens, not just our school, not just our district. It happens all over. But what's happening to me, the only difference is mine is for Trump.
So I just want to make a couple of more points here. Nicole Estes, she's a kindergarten teacher in your district, called Trump a sociopath and a narcissist, and she did that on Facebook, and neither of those people lost their job, but you did. You say it's because you supported Trump. I disagree. I think it's the line before the real Donald Trump is our president. You wrote, do you even know what you wrote?
I'm done being
silent. Yes, I'm done being silent. Yes. This is the thing that, how dare you have courage to speak out against the system? You will not speak out. They have to silence people and make an example out of you, because there are other people that might feel the same way. But if you say, I'm done being silent, and you're allowed to continue to have your job, others will do the same.
That's an excellent point.
You were convicted of courage.
That's an excellent point. And what happens is also, I mean, I reach a lot of people. I'm a younger guy, so I'm a little more active on social media, so that my message reaches more people, and the reaction is so extreme in this environment. And that's, again, I'm just disappointed that the district based it off of anticipated reaction off of Twitter comments.
Sure.